Alright, so we've been driving down the road. We finally got to Colorado Springs. We gave PJ his car. We had some fucking problems with that. He got it home, and 3 blocks from the house it started blowing oil out of the engine. We don't know where it started blowing, but we don't give a shit because it's not my car anymore. It's his car, and whatever he does with it is his fucking business, not mine. I did my part. I rebuilt the fucking thing. He can get rid of it now. So anyway, now we're over at this guy's house. His name's Tim. He actually has a YouTube web. Should I tell him your website?
There's
YouTube channel.
So.
Okay, he has videos on there, but they're private because he says he doesn't like the trolls. I tell him that's what block, delete, and remove is for. And your name is?
Deb.
Deb?
Yeah.
Is that short for Debbie?
It's
Deborah.
It's short for Deb.
Okay. All right. Let's talk to them and see who they are and what their situation is. And Tim's got a special car he's going to show us. It's I'll let him tell you. So what's up, Deb? Is that short for Deborah, Debbie, or Debolia? Are you from another planet, or?
I could be.
Yeah.
No.
Now, what's the situation with Tim and his car?
He's had the car longer than me.
Well, we figured that. I mean, a car's a car, and I don't think Tim's gonna get rid of his car.
Nope.
Yeah, he's kind of like me with my Volkswagen.
Yep.
Have you ever seen my videos with my Volkswagen?
I have.
I love my Volkswagen. Does he love his car?
Absolutely.
Okay. And do you know what kind of car it is? Do you know anything about this car besides just a car, an old classic car?
It's a Maverick.
She said that like it was really something. I mean,
Well, it's important that she knows what kind of car it is because that's her competition.
well, you are getting married, right?
Yes.
That's what he said. So you gotta know. Okay, let's meet Tim. Tim's standing back here, patiently waiting. Okay, thank you. Shake your hand, make a friend, Deborah. I know you're not a camera person, is that right?
I'm not.
Okay, all right. We're not embarrassing you too much, okay.
No.
All right.
Nobody
Now,
embarrasses
how long have you
me.
been in Colorado Springs?
Over 8 years.
Where are you from?
I am from Santa Cruz, California.
Wow.
That's why I left. Exactly. That.
Another California.
Another California person, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and meet Tim, and one more time. There you go. You look like a rock and roll dude.
I kind of am.
Are you in a band?
Yeah.
Now, you're a guitar player, right? You're going to play a little tune for us with your acoustic guitar? Where's it at?
It's
Is it at Heidi?
It's in the guitar room.
So you got a guitar room, too?
Well, I've got a hellhole room that's kind of a catch-all for everything.
Right. How many guitars you got, bud?
Right now I got 8.
8 guitars?
I'm going to get my 9th this year.
What are they, dude? Because I know you're like a high-class, shiny, collectible guy. A lot of your guitars, they don't have no scratches or...
Yeah, you know,
I watch your videos.
I was never into the relic thing. I mean, not bad-mouthing it, but that wasn't for me. For me, I like them to look brand new.
So you don't like relic guitars at all?
Well, I mean, I like real relics. I mean, if if it's 40 years old and it's been...
So if it's an artistic venture in somebody's mind to say, hey, I want to relic my guitar, you're not into it. You say bullshit.
For me, I'm not into it, but if they want to do it, that's great.
Well, I agree with him. I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Before we go and look at your Maverick, because it's outside there, I saw it. It's a beautiful car. Tell us something about it, dude.
Well, let's see. I've had it for 38 years.
38 years?
I'm sorry, 32 years.
So that was basically your first car?
I had the car for 32 years. Yeah, it was my first car. I drove it in high school. Even back then, you know, at 16 years old, I had big plans to fix it up, and I told everybody I was going to fix it up. And I don't think anybody believed me. You know, I think they
So you just kept it in the garage all this time?
Whenever possible. There was a couple years I didn't have a garage, but yeah, it's been in the garage a lot.
Now, is this a special Maverick, or is it just a basic standard Maverick, 6-cylinder, or what is it?
It's a factory V8 car.
Uh-huh.
It had factory air conditioning, which which is currently not in the car, but I'm going to put it back in.
Okay.
It had factory power steering. It had.
Now, when you say V8, what size?
It was originally a 302. It's bored 40 over, so it's like a 307 and a half.
Positive traction rear end?
It's got a 355 positive traction.
Now, did you do any mechanic work to it? Maybe Deb might have done some mechanic work.
Well, she helped with the brakes. What's funny is, well, up until October, there was nothing to show. I put an engine in. She helped me put an engine in it in 2007.
Right.
And since 2007, I've only put 2,500 miles on it.
So it was in the body shop for 2 years. Now, this is your buddy that owns a body shop right here in Colorado Springs. What's his name, bud?
His name's Evan.
What's the name of his shop?
It's called the Fat Boys.
Fat Boys?
B-O-Y-Z. Fat
Okay,
B-O-Y-Z.
Fat Boys, B-O-Y-Z, kind of little rap action going on there.
He's had that shop since 1992, same location.
Now, you were talking about your car that, because I just got done with the Chevelle.
You're done with that finally?
Yeah, and we got the Chevelle at the shop, and it didn't really look like the pictures or the videos that were sent. Even when we got it there, it looked really good in primer, am I right? But it didn't really look that good when we started tearing it down. You were talking about your car was the same way. Every time you turned a corner, something was wrong
We
with it.
found things that needed to be fixed that weren't part of the original bid, part of the original estimate. And this friend of mine, he rather than call me every day and say, hey, I found this, what do you want to do? Hey, I found this, it's going to cost this much. He would just fix everything, and he treated me good on price,
So the guy's an honest Joe. He works his ass off for the dollar that he earns.
He's a perfectionist.
He doesn't screw people around.
No, he's a perfectionist, and he doesn't take advantage of people.
And the name of the shop is Fat Boys Paint Body.
Yeah, Paint Body Works.
Right here in Colorado. So if anybody was interested in talking to him, that's the guy. His name is.
His name's Evan Locke, L-O-C-K.
How much would you say you got in your car from total restoration from start to finish? Before we look at it, dude.
Probably 20 grand.
$20,000. Now that's parts, labor, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, probably. Well, I did a lot of the labor myself or had friends help.
So 20 grand, that sounds pretty reasonable of something that you would do. Are you ready to go look at your car, dude?
I'm ready whenever you are. I wish that, the sun was out, a little
Well,
more.
it's still a beautiful car. The sun is out, dude. Look.
No, I mean, really out.
I called you at like 9 o'clock, dude.
Now, there he goes zooming in.
It was sunny. It was sunny when we were on our way. Am I right? There wasn't a cloud in the sky.
But it was early.
You didn't bring Sammy Salami or Cecil McGee with you.
No.
No, we did not.
But if you watch
I don't know if I want those guys in my house.
Hold on, what do you got here, bud?
That's a CD for you.
That's my CD?
Yeah, I want you to.
Second to one, is that a song or a whole album?
That's the name of my group.
Okay, Tim plays guitar. You gonna play a little tune for us on the guitar? I mean,
Not on camera, I'm not.
why not? You can't go ahead and throw us a little tune down, acoustic song real quick? You play in front of hundreds of people live?
I'll do it off the record.
Now, is there any instrumental music on this that I might be able to use on the video itself?
You can use all of it. Those 2 songs, there's 2 songs on there. They're our songs. We wrote them. When you have permission.
Are they copyrighted songs? I mean, if I put it on there, are you gonna make money off it? Are you gonna?
They're not copyrighted, and I'm not gonna make anything.
Someone who was close to me has faded away like the sun. It's gone too soon, gone from this old world. Can't bring him back now, no. I miss him though, I'll see him again as long as I'm going on my way.
All right, I'm gonna leave that right here. We don't want to drop it. Let's go look at your Maverick, bud. Come on. So what color is that, Tim? What color is that Maverick?
2010 Mustang, Sunset Gold Metallic.
Wow.
So you can't see the metallics unless it's really in the sun, but it sparkles when the sun's on.
I believe it. I believe it. That's a beautiful color. It looks gold.
It is gold.
Let's go look at your car, dude. You know, I used to own a Maverick. Now, hold on a minute. These aren't original Maverick taillights, dude. What's going on?
Those are 65 Thunderbird taillights.
So are they sequential? Do they actually work?
Yes, they do.
So you got the sequential taillights that are, you custom, did you put those in or maybe Deb put them in?
Evan put those in.
Evan put
Because
them
it needed a bunch of body work to make. You see that thing in the middle?
Yeah.
That used to go all the way across.
This here?
Yeah.
So you cut that out and flattened
So
it?
if you just cut 2 rectangles, you're gonna have 2 slots here on the side. So he had to finish that all in
Wow, dude.
and customize that.
Are those original or are those aftermarket jobs?
Those are original Thunderbird taillights.
Huh. Where'd you find those, bud?
My buddy Evan had a 65 Thunderbird, and he had a 64 parts car.
Right, right.
And he gave me the buckets for free, and then I got the bezels NOS and the lenses NOS from, no, I'm sorry, the lenses are reproduction, but they're made on the same tooling as the NOS.
Jeez,
The bezels are NOS, and I got those from a T-Bird supply house.
Now, is this original here, the tail?
No, that's a grabber spoiler
Okay.
and lift thing, and I got that off of a grabber. This is not a grabber, this is just a regular Maverick. The clear coat is actually something that you recommended to me. It's the PPG Concept.
Concept?
I called you up and I said, Pete, what kind of clear
remember
coat do you use? Because we didn't know
I remember, dude.
which kind we wanted to use.
So you use the Concept Urethane Clear 2020.
Yep.
I'm looking down the body, dude. That thing looks like straight as an arrow. Now, was there a lot of body damage on that?
No,
Tim?
but there was some cancer in the lower quarter panels. There was cancer in the lower front fender area.
Right.
The typical places, you know, the battery tray was rusted out. Not the tray, but the pocket.
Yeah. Now, what kind of hood is that, bud? Is that the original hood, or?
Oh, that's a grabber hood.
So that's a grabber hood. Now, do those actually have vents in it that work, or is that like?
I have a set of vents that are functional. These are not. These are just solid. But I do have another set of vents that are functional.
Now, is that a brand new aftermarket hood, or is that an original hood that
That's
you
an
found?
original. That's an original hood.
Yeah. What do you think of aftermarket parts?
For the old cars, they suck. For the new cars, they're great.
Now, is this brand new stainless, or is that original?
It's
that
original.
you had polished?
I had it polished. I had the bumper from.
Now, how much does it cost to get polished, stainless steel polished down here? How much would it cost to do a car this size?
I had all the bright work polished for about $300.
And is that re-chroming the bumpers and everything?
No, the bumpers are separate. The bumpers normally that would cost you about $600, but he gave me his dealer cost, which was $400.
Now, this is aluminum right here. Am I right?
I think it is.
That's aluminum. Now, did you polish that too?
That was all polished.
Wow, dude. Did you rebuild the engine on that, Tim?
Another friend of mine built it, and I installed it.
Boy, that's a pain in the ass in these Fords, ain't it? Putting that motor in there.
It wasn't too bad, actually.
So you pulled the motor and tranny out on this together and then put it back in, or
I
what?
pulled the motor separate from the tranny. Left the tranny in it.
Oh my God. That's even harder, ain't it?
I don't know. I've never pulled the tranny out of this car.
Oh, it looks brand new, dude. What about the interior, dude? Is that brand new as well? And it's all factory original.
Some of it's new, some of it's like I had the seats redone 20 years ago,
Damn.
and they're still in good shape. The carpet's new.
That's 20-year-old seats there. Are those the original bucket seats that came in this car?
No, I had to get those out of a. This car had a bench seat from the factory.
Yeah.
It had a column shifter from the factory.
Oh, okay. So you put a center console. Is that a factory? That's not a factory center console,
It's a
but
factory console out of a Granada.
okay.
It's a factory Mustang 2 steering wheel.
Wow.
Not a Maverick steering wheel.
Man, this thing's clean, dude.
It's got a new headliner. It's got a new carpet.
You can't go wrong with this car, bub. Oh yeah.
Had the spatter paint done.
Got it all factory colored. Got the splatter paint. Now, did your buddy over there at the shop do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
And see,
Dude.
that was something that wasn't part of the original deal. I said, well, what are you going to do? I said, what are we going to do about the trunk? He said, what do you mean, what are we going to do about it?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said, we never talked about the trunk. I said, well, I want to do the trunk. He said, okay.
Damn. Man, this is clean, dude. This is like a. Is the bottom as clean as the top? Was it a rotisserie job?
No, the bottom is still factory. It's dirty under there.
But it's a driver, dude.
Yeah, because I do want to drive it. Not every day, but I'm not. It's not a
That's
trailer
right.
queen.
That's right, dude. Would you suggest, if you were going to put $20,000 into a car like this, would you suggest to people to build it to drive or build it to show?
You know, I think that's just a personal preference.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I wanted to actually be able to drive the thing.
Now, do you drive it to work, or you just drive it around town on weekends, or?
Oh, I'll drive it to work once in a while, but for the most part, just a weekend car.
All right, so anything else you want to say to anybody out there, since your channel isn't up and running, that you might say to a troll guy, maybe?
Well, you know,
Go ahead, throw it out there, dude.
trolls are always going to be there. They're losers.
Right.
And there's nothing you can do about it. But I don't care about that. I just want to say that I get to tell the whole world that my friend Pete came to my house and shot a video of my car.
Well, what can you say? It's got to be on. People are going to look at it. You're going to get a lot of hits on that. And you know what? This is the cleanest Maverick I've ever seen in my life, dude.
There's a guy in Denver, Commerce City, who's building a really super nice one. It's yellow,
Yeah.
and he's done a lot of custom stuff to it. And
When is he gonna drive it, Tim?
Is
Is he gonna drive it, or is it some showboat trailer queen garage king type situation?
he's actually going to give it to his dad as a gift. His dad doesn't even know it. It's going to be a surprise.
So you know this guy personally?
I don't. I know him through the interweb. I don't know him personally. Yeah.
How much money has he got in his already?
Oh, probably more than I got in mine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think for 20 grand and a nice restoration like this, I would drive this car. I would drive this car, dude. Okay, there you go. Just another guy out there in the world that loves his car more than he loves his woman. And it seems like the woman doesn't care. She loves the car as well. We just found out that there's more women out there like Minnie the Body Shop Girl than we imagined. Sounds like the Debinator works on cars, loves working on cars, and wishes that she can restore a car. Do you ever want to restore your own car, Deb?
What?
Do you ever want to restore your own car all by yourself?
I don't have a car worth restoring.
But if you had one, would you?
Absolutely.
There you go. This is Pete, my friend Pete. We'll see you later. It's freezing cold out here, and I got to get down the road. Take it easy. Where's yours, Deb? That's what I want to know. Debinator.
Yeah.
You need a dragster. That's what you need. You need one of them big, giant, long rail jobs, man. You know, have big, giant block letters that says Debinator.
No, I don't
The
need
Debinator.
I get in enough trouble with
Debinator.
I made her a plaque. I made her a plaque about 8 years ago. And she keeps that at work on her desk.
Right.
And it says that. So it's
everybody waiting like
it's one of those desk
Debinator.
plaque things.
Debinator. Build her a dragster, dude. What a big dog garlic job.
She doesn't know how to keep her foot off the pedal.
Oh, good. Did you shake a hand and make a friend? You didn't even do that.
it's too cold.
Shake Tim's hand, baby.
I
What
did,
the
I
hell?
did, we
Well,
did, we did.
okay, there you go.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting
All
you
right.
too.
All right. We'll see y'all later. All right. All right. There you go. 19. Hey, you didn't even tell us the year of this thing, dude.
1973.
73. My friend Pete used to own a 1970 Maverick. Had a 6-cylinder in it. I paid $200 for that car. I drove it for about 6 months till the head bolt broke and the head cracked on it. And then I got rid of it. But some people love Mavericks. Some people think they're the best car in the world. I think this is an awesome job. Wow. Even the stripe is painted on this
You
Maverick.
don't feel the edge of that stripe.
No, I don't feel nothing, dude. I feel a nice, clear, beautiful paint job that is going to last for many years to come. I don't even want to touch it, bud. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. All right. I'll see you later.
Son of a bitch, I almost choked on my gum, the cocksucker. Son of a bitch, I'm getting too excited. I gotta go.